Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Euroman Movie Report. This week, my review of Catching Fire. Catching Fire is of course the sequel to the 2011 Hunger Games, which took place in this dystopian post-apocalyptic North America, which had been renamed into this country, Panam, partitioned into these districts where one of the districts they do farming, and another district they do mining, etc. These districts are ruled over by the main district called the capital, and they exert their authority or their dictatorial authority over the other districts. And in order to display this authority, they forcibly pick kids from the less powerful districts to participate in a sporting event which is transmitted on national television. This sporting event is called the Hunger Games, where these kids have to fight each other. And in the Hunger Games from 2011, the main character, Katniss, played by Jennifer Lawrence, was one of these kids, and she was picked together with another kid named Peter, and they won the 74 Hunger Games, to the much annoyance of the powers that be, the capital. And this sequel takes place some time after the events of the last movie, and Katniss and her friend Peter have been forced by the capital to travel around to the different districts and make propaganda. All the while trouble is brewing, and this culminates, and once again Katniss and Peter has to participate in an event like the Hunger Games, where they have to fight other victors. And I must say, in general, it's an interesting premise, but I guess being 32 years of age, I'm not the target audience, because in some scenes the movie seemed a bit stiff and slow, especially the acting by the guy who played Peter. He didn't seem how can I put this, into it as much as Jennifer Lawrence's character, who did a superb job in my opinion. And all in all, Donald Sutherland, he's great at playing this bad guy, and the other actors like Stanley Tucci playing the television game show host-like character, he's a great actor as well. But what I don't get about the Hunger Games universe is why the elite who lives in the capital, why do they have to act like they are living in pre-revolution France with a spot on their face and ponytails and a lot of makeup? I don't. Maybe someone out there can explain that to me, why they look like that, because that's a bit strange in my opinion. And another thing regarding the so-called stormtroopers. Why are they white, and why do they look like their helmets look like biker helmets, and they don't look menacing at all in my opinion? But again, maybe that's just because I'm not the target audience, but if I was supposed to design a stormtrooper in a dystopian, dictatorial, post-apocalyptic universe, then they would have looked a bit more menacing than the stormtroopers in the Hunger Games universe. So also Philip Seymour Hoffman, he makes an appearance as the game master, and he's a great actor as well. And what else is there to say? An interesting film, an interesting premise, somewhat slow in some of the scenes, but it had some good special effects and in general good acting. So if I'm gonna rate it, that will be a bit hard for me, but yeah, I will give it 3 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. And of course, when the sequel comes out, The Mockingjay, which I guess is partitioned into 2 movies, I'm gonna watch those as well and review them for you when they are playing at my local theatre. next year. So that's it. Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report signing off, and I'll see you in the next movie review, which I'm gonna say we're gonna end the game. But until then, take care. Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report signing off. And please remember that if you like this review and the other movie reviews I have done, then check them out or subscribe to my videos. And if you like it even more, then you could donate to my channel using PayPal. There's a link to my PayPal handle below. So because I would like to be able to buy a better camera, and my day job doesn't pay that well. So if you would be able to donate, that would be very much appreciated. Bye for now.